we're gonna talk about
I didn't think we were talking about that. Oh, are we still talking about the
yeah,
book?
because I don't want to give him too much. I shared with her. I was like, I don't want to give him too much time. We didn't already drowned it on social media, so
Girl.
we're just gonna go ahead and keep it moving. We're gonna give a little tidbits of what what we thought and such and so forth, and then we're gonna move on to anonymous acts. So I labeled it as a double header. So welcome to Sisters in Lit in Life, where we discuss the lit that we read in life. I am Shannon.
I'm Whitney. And I am Rain.
Yasmin Cole, aka Layla E. Hart is out for the day. So we'll be taking over. And, today we will be discussing um the shit show of Omar Tyree and our thoughts of being an adult reading Fly Girl, because I think Wit said that she read it before.
I
Me
don't
and
know.
Rain did not have the pleasure.
I feel like I've read. I think I might have read it. I just don't recall. But if I did, I probably, it was
If you don't
read.
remember, you ain't read it, okay? So me and Rain have read it as an adult, and Wit has read it as, I guess, an adolescent.
And
So
adult. I
that's
reread it.
oh,
I hope
and
not
you
that lesson. You better have. I'm calling your mom if you read that. Yeah, I read that book when I was like
I hope not that
14,
lesson.
probably.
yeah, that's what I said. Adolescent, okay? Like everybody else, a majority of the readers out here in the world have read it when they were young, like when they weren't supposed to, but some have revisited it and they're totally grossed out by the themes of the book. Yeah, so your thoughts.
So let's start with okay. So this book is categorized as a coming of age
So let's start with
urban
okay. So this book is categorized
urban literature.
as a coming of age
What does coming of age mean
urban.
in like actual book terms?
What does
You
coming
tell
of
me,
age
because
mean?
I always thought coming of age was when they're at that brink of adulthood. They're about 17, 18, 19, where they're coming of age adulthood.
Right.
That's what I've always been under the impression of coming of age. Now, I did see a couple videos on here about, urban fiction, what it is, and I was like, I don't even know. I need to ask Shannon because I don't even know what urban fiction is. I was like, let me go ask people. He the first one. He the first urban literature. So, that what he said. So, urban, this is urban lit. I mean, I guess it don't get no more urban than this. If he the one that coined the term for books.
I was about to say, urban is more so of a genre that is in a subsection. Like,
Yeah.
if you live in an urban territory versus a suburban territory, normally, for the most part, it's the hood, it's the ghetto. And that's what people, put in context, like it's black. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, black people
That man
gravitated to
said he was the first one to call a book urban. That's what the man
that
said.
man did say
Now,
that.
I am not saying that
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true. I'm just repeating what the man said. The man said out his mouth that he was the first one to put urban on a book. That's all I'm saying.
He says he polarized the term. He didn't coin the term. That man, yeah, just like Rain said, that man said he was the first one that started using urban
In
in
reference to books.
in reference to books. He really did.
That's what he said. So
So
do we think that this book is a coming of age book?
So do we
I
think
guess
that this book
towards the end, by definition,
I
I
was
guess
about
it
to
would
say,
be.
because the
It
whole
was
time
really just
she was
the last
13.
the whole book she was 13. She went to college eventually. I mean, she went off at that very end. That's why I feel like if the next book would be coming of age, right? Because that's when she like gets she was, into college and she's starting but college. she is of age at that point,
right?
right?
Because that's when she like gets into
She's
The
still,
coming
yes,
of age would be the 17, 16, 17, 18 mark.
so that would be this book. It's just towards the end of the book. Yeah, but the majority of the book, she is not. She is very much We start this before she even gets to high school, right?
But well, the majority of the
Oh, she's in middle school.
She in middle school, absolutely.
And the book starts, she like teen.
high school, right? She's in middle school.
Okay. I just had to clarify that because she's preteen before when the book starts. I know she's not even 13 when the book starts. So where's the cutoff between YA and coming of age?
Like I said, it had to been
the
that.
age of the characters, or is it the themes of the book that make it?
I think it's a combination of both.
Okay.
You know, if you're writing fade to black scenes, you know, it doesn't have any spice in it, and it's of people of adolescent age. I think that is more so a YA. You know what I'm saying? Coming of age, like I said, is the sweet spot between 16 and 18. That's coming of age.
And he probably, well, this would probably be categorized as that because it actually has scenes. Like if you take the scenes out, it probably would be more YA.
A YA,
But
absolutely.
because it actually has actual scenes, not fade to black, actual scenes in it with these 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds, that's probably why they're making it would be a coming of age because it can't be an adult because they're literal children, literally.
Because you know what, this book kind of reminds me of Queenie. Was it Queenie?
But Queenie was older. She was an adult.
Was she an adult?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was an adult. She was living on her rich stuff. The book
Was it Queenie that I'm talking about? That R. Kelly book?
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
That's the one. Okay, so I'm thinking of the one with the girl. She has it's an orange background and she has a hair up. Might be a different book.
No.
Yeah, I was like, that
Hold on. Was it Queen? Queen? She had the bamboo earrings.
That sounds like Queen. That sounds like what the cover looks like. I'm not talking about Tiffany D. Jackson's Grown.
Grown. Sorry.
Okay.
Grown.
I didn't read that one, but I know.
I was about to say, yeah, Grown, Kia. What'd you call it? She was, I think she had to been 16. I think around that age when she was messing with an older man. It, like I said, it was basically a book about R. Kelly.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
The other book is an actual. She's 19.
No, I'm not worried about that book. I you know. But it kind of reminds me of Grown. Like, you know, she was doing stuff well beyond her years that she wasn't supposed to, especially messing with a grown man. Though in this book she wasn't messing with a grown man until like the very end, she was doing real adult things. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of questionable. For he said he wrote this book when he was 19. I guess he published it when he was 24 or whatever. But still, for a man to write a coming of age story about a female, it's kind of,
yeah. I feel like even to reference that the inmates are the ones that really fuck with the book. The truth is, it's not track. I mean, it do, but it might not want to track where it needs. Like, you sound like you should have been in there with them. Because why would you write this? Why would you write this?
and not only that, why would you re-release it?
I hope somebody told you to revise some of this stuff. There's no way. The release 100% the way it is. Especially if you have to like talk about you trying to get it in the movie. Who put this on their screen? You literally have to have little. There's no way.
I think you would have to change the age. You would have to change the age of the character. You have to, because there's no way that you're going to sit here and watch a story about a 13, 14-year-old girl doing adult things and have it on camera.
because I think that was like one of his biggest things was like he was like he wants to keep the authenticity of the book. He doesn't want to change a lot about the book. That's why he's like not being given the rights over and all that
It's
kind of
not
stuff.
going to be palatable. Not in this day and age.
I do remember that movie back in the day. I watched it when I was young. It was called 13. Had those two little girls in it, and it was very much a very like it was this but palm and drugs and sex and all kinds of stuff. They were trying to seduce the older neighbor. Like it was a lot of stuff.
They were that
like,
young.
They were 13. And you never see anything, but it's implied. Like you might see like a guy with his head back because you know she's doing that, but you don't see it. But you know that's what she's doing. And they try to seduce the neighbor who's like 24 and she's climbing on his lap and taking it, and he's like running. But like stuff like that did happen in the movie. Because I remember watching, I said, no, I ain't supposed to watch this movie. I know it.
But see, that also reminds me of the movie Kids. But Kids, they were coming of age because they were in high school.
Yeah, see, these girls were 13, they weren't even in high school yet.
And I guess, I mean, that's not like far, like, definitely wrong. The fact that they were so young, it's not like crazy, but I think more so for me, it was, I didn't get the, like, even if you're going to put that in there, and I would think that at some point, you know, it'll roll into like maybe teenage pregnancy and maybe this ain't the route you need to go to and or something like that. It was just like they just, hey, this is what you're supposed to do. This is a life, it's a party. Yeah. Like nothing's gonna happen. There are no consequences to these actions. You can sneak in and out your mama house. You can sleep with multiple boys.
Like Victor, at one point, I had slept with over 100 girls. 100? 100, and they're all young girls. Yeah.
Like you're doing all this stuff, and it's just like, oh, that's boys beating on you, almost insane you, and really slick. I feel like a couple of things was a little insane-ish.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely. Because when that one where he was like he stood over, he was over top of her like a bodybuilder, like who was doing push-ups or something like that. I was like,
But at one point, it was something she was like trying to get him off, and then he wouldn't.
He just
And she was just like, well, yeah, like, come on, okay, well, go get it over with. Bro, what are we doing? Like, I'm confused by that. And there was nothing that drew it back to like a reason for you to put this stuff in a book. Like, ain't nobody going to jail, ain't nobody mama going, like, we're not going to get no parents.
Even the pregnancy that did happen was not even with anyone that was really a main character in the book. She was like a side character that wasn't, and she was happy about it. And she was happy.
Child too, talking about somebody finna get married. You a child.
You supposed.
And she was happy.
What are you talking
Get
about?
out of here.
I just
That's
like
a part. I was like, what?
I just feel like everybody in the book, every single person in the book,
but this raised the question. Not only is he not in tune with the audience of today, but he's not in tune with the culture of today.
I think, because I watched when the video, I was like in and out. So I was listening, and then he got the rhythm, and I was like, let me go. And then I came back. I was like, he's still talking. And so I was like, all right, maybe I missed something. Maybe, went left. I called the very end, and I was like, let me go back and actually watch it. After I reread or read Fly Girl, and everybody is doing all these videos and all that. Let's go back and rewatch the video. And I think he truly is. He's just stuck in his ways, and he has a different lens and stuff, right? And so he just be talking, and he's probably surrounded by people who think the same way, because he has no hesitation to let this shit come out your mouth. You just speaking it like it's nothing, and because you're not hesitant to say it. I know you say it wherever you go. And he's probably surrounded by people
that think just like him.
And so he,
in his mind, he's right.
And ain't nobody telling him he wrong, or maybe somebody is, but he just don't care. He just
No, because ain't nobody telling. Listen, And this is what's crazy to me. It's like nobody's telling him that he's right or he's wrong. They're just letting him do what he do, because there's so many people that jumped into the comments and that were saying that I had the same interaction with him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't realize until he got the slack that he got from the interview that, oh yeah, maybe I need to take a step back, social media, this and that and that. Like, bruh, ain't nobody told you this whole time like you was making people feel a certain type of way when you opened your mouth?
Probably not. It's like he doesn't do Zoom. He don't do social media. He don't do Zoom. He probably literally is that dude that don't go out his book, sitting in the barbershop all day, talking to the older men. And these ain't even no young barbers. They probably got the Coming to America barbershop. Him and Eddie Murphy and Sid in the Pants sitting in the bag playing chess. That's probably what he doing.
But you're so quick to call yourself a journalist. Don't journalists go out there and do their research?
He in Brazil.
But you're so quick to call yourself a journalist. Don't journalists go out there and do their research?
How the Eagles got to be anything with Brazil though?
Because he's from Philly. He an Eagle
Got
fan.
time to be on the Zoom. He is not on his own. He is in Brazil. Write books about the Eagles and who else he said? In Portuguese. What are you doing? What are you writing?
He was everywhere, Australia, everywhere.
So he don't be.
I was about to say, at that point when he started mentioning the sports, I checked out of the interview. I was just there to support.
I think for me too, like whenever I think of an author, and this is just me assuming I'm not an author. Whenever I think of an author writing a book, I feel like when they're writing scenes and stuff like that, especially spicy scenes and sex scenes, they're immersing themselves in those scenes a little bit. So for you to be an adult male, and it wasn't like it was a sexual encounter that was like traumatic or anything. It was like a pleasurable, like she's down here getting ate for the first time.
But that was he was like me. So he probably is drawing on his high school or middle school days. He probably was one of them dudes. That, I went to middle school and high school with people who were very promiscuous. So the fact that that there is a Tracy out there, that's not crazy.
It's not crazy at all.
It's not crazy, right? So he's probably writing from. He may have it. I don't know. That wasn't a question that I probably would ask it, but I don't know if he's writing from experience. But I could see him being one of the dudes, or writing about a girl that he went to school with, and that's what it was. Like that's what I think he said he had a bunch of siblings. I know he kept saying he was the oldest. So shoot, Tracy might have been his sister for all I know.
Yeah.
And so he could have been writing from experience, but we read another book, and I was saying, or I'm in Mississippi, I don't know if you read the podcast, but I was like, I read it, and I could immediately tell this was an inmate that had written this book.
Oh, I remember that.
You remember? And I was like,
I remember you talking about
this was an inmate. He had to have been an inmate. I could tell from just he's writing from what he knows. You can tell he's writing from what he knows. And I don't know why he's writing it. And nobody told him because and for him, he probably feels like he's justified in how he feels because people were like, oh my God. Nobody was like
no one said, what the fuck did you write?
What is this, right? Everybody's like, fire, and he's just best-selling author. He's got all these award people. I've not read anything else by him that I can recall, but he's getting all these accolades. So for him,
it's just
I clearly know what I'm talking about. Y'all ones that know y'all don't know what y'all talking about because I'm selling these books. Y'all asking me to be on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I am on my Tyrese.
Yeah. Because I was like thinking, like, when I was like, for someone who's younger and read this book, I'm like, oh, I like this book. I guess I can totally understand that. But whoever was reading this book at our age when this came out, right? Because we're reading it now. How you get nominated for something? These big awards. Well, you said it wasn't for this book.
I don't think those awards are for this book.
Okay. Because any other book on his thing, like this book right here, Fly Girl, is the only one that has good, decent reviews on it. All the other books don't have good reviews on them. So what?
Because I think the one that got the NAACP award was the Control one. Don't quote me on that. But I looked it up because after you made that comment about like, who giving him all these awards? I went and looked to see, because I said, then that's when I sent you that quote, because I was like, what is he talking about? But I was like, I want to know what book got the award, because if it was this one, baby, who did the voting?
Yeah. That's what I'm
Somebody
doing.
felt the ballot. If this is what was winning awards, back then, baby, I should have read a book a long time ago.
Because I was like, even for me, like, I'm not a huge, like, I don't really read, I just read a lot of books back when, like, those authors were around. Like, I'm reading those books now. So, like Eric Jerome Dickey, I read, like, maybe one or two of his books. But I never got this, like, same kind of vibe, like,
Eric Jerome Dickey, I read like maybe one or two.
Yeah,
from
I feel
those,
like
I never got
if I go back and read, it was another book I went back and read too, and I was like, what the fuck? And so that's why one of my favorite books, I keep saying I want to go back and read, and I get into the first page, and I'm like, I just can't do it. I don't want to fuck it up.
don't do it.
Yeah, because I mean it's kind of scary because you're just like, oh, this is my favorite book, and if I read it current day, is it going to translate well?
Do they age well? Some of these books do not age well.
And I think we are, as individuals, we grow as readers, right? So what I would have read and was like, oh, this book is 5 stars, da 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 da. And then I'm reading it now, or as I'm reading other books, I'm like, okay, this is what a 5-star book is. And then I go back and read something else, I'm like, oh, this is trash. What was I talking about?
Yeah. See, I blame the lack of social media on why these books were popular, because they didn't have social media back then to tell them to get it to the masses to be like, nah, this shit ain't good.
So like, not only did you fumble the bag, so there's a great possibility of your book not translating with the time, because this is out of all the books, due to the, I mean, great that Fly Girl did the numbers that it did. Out of all your books, this is the one that you choose to re-release.
He said he's doing. Well, I guess they're doing all of them or just
This series.
It's this series. This is your first re-release because it's the 25th anniversary. But did you not go back with your grown eyes and be like, would this translate well with the times? Or if you had a PR team who was behind you to say, yeah, this is it, re-release this to the readers that you have now.
Now this stepping on his side. This a tank. I'm just gonna put my beak over there.
Now just stepping
This book,
just a little bit.
I don't know what's 25 years old.
Put my beak over there.
This book that just recently came out, that's hyped up, that's doing big numbers, that's not far off from this. I'm just saying. Maybe I know, even that Blossom book, what is it? Even that
Blossom, Winter and Blossom.
even the Blossom book, they have that book up.
And then she had to pay.
It's pedo vibes in that book.
100%.
And then I read another book where, as I'm reading, I'm like, this is a little questionable. And they are newly released books, so there are people out here that, if they want to read on a remedial level, they like that type of book. I'm just saying, somebody might have told them, and they was like, yeah, this is the vibe, because it's people that's probably still out here. Now, we done read a whole bunch of trash, and you go over there, and they get 5 stars.
This is true. This is so true. Because you know what's crazy? I went on Goodreads for reviews. So I went on Goodreads, and I just clicked on the 5-star reviews to see what people 12 years ago, 4 years ago, and everybody. So I was like, let's see what all these people who think 5 stars. What literary work of genius? Where? And the sentence structure is what are you talking about?
Yeah, who book was that? And don't call them names for real. Don't call them names. I know shit gonna do. But you remember, it's somebody that got a slew of books. And the books are trash. And they all got 5 stars. You know what I'm talking about? You remember? You know what I'm talking about? And they all 5 stars. But the books are trash.
Put it in the chat.
I don't remember the name. But it's a female, and they got a lot of books. And then somebody was mad because they mad because they were trash. I can't remember. But
I feel like I remember. I'm gonna have to go through my Goodreads and look. 'Cause I feel like we read the book.
we did read the book, and
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
it's
talking
not great. The book was not. It was very, to me,
We did read the book.
very,
I know exactly what you're talking about. Not great.
high schoolish. Like, somebody wrote an essay in English class. Somebody said, "Oh, girl, you need to publish this," and that's what she did.
Like,
And she got a whole because she got a whole publishing. She got a she published stuff too. You know what I'm talking about?
because she got a
Don't look to the. Anyway,
Yes.
I said that to say there is an audience for people who want to read
Anyway,
on that level.
I said that to say.
I couldn't get past her. I couldn't get past the sex scene.
Yeah, I was about to say I could look. I text y'all what I said. Like the dad was looking at her booty, and he was like,
what I said. Like the dad was looking at her
But how was everybody in urban fiction now over sexualizing on book covers and stuff? We got whole 15-year-old. We got about 8 girls in this book just throwing pussy everywhere.
On book covers and stuff. We got whole 15-year-old. We got about
the look,
just throwing pussy everywhere.
the look. That's crazy. But
I missed what you said because
no, it wasn't nothing. What you call it? I don't know what to say. Big ups to all y'all that this is your favorite. I ain't gonna downplay nobody's favorite because I have favorites that some people don't like, and the book space is for opinions. Like everybody has what they read. Everybody has their opinions of what they the next person reads, and I don't need you shitting. Don't yuck my yum, and I won't yuck yours.
I do encourage you though. If this is a book that you absolutely loved 20 years ago, and you're like, I love this book.
I do encourage
Don't read it again, or read it again and get a new perspective.
Don't read it again.
20 years.
Just let it go.
And you were like,
Don't
I
read
love
it.
it.
Just let it go.
Don't read it and get a new perspective.
Don't read it again.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, and that's what it is. But you're right. Everybody reading is subjective. So what you like, I may not like. What I like, you may not like.
Because most stuff I like, I know most people
Exactly.
like.
I was talking about you today. We were talking to somebody you had a list about turkey base and doorknob. So you
I feel like you guys
right.
take the 1% of books.
And again, there might be on my probably might be somebody's 1%. I'm just saying.
I mean, evidently, because that one lady on TikTok, that one lady and her percentiles, she was siding with Unc. So evidently, that's that 1% that condoned what Unc was saying, and that he was stuck in his ways, and we should just bite the bullet and just bow down and be all right with it.
I think her message was. Just bow down and be all right with it. I mean, because I got what she was saying. She basically saying like, he is expecting what, and then people were expecting something different than what he gave. Like, oh my Tyrese, so we thought he's been in the game this long. We would have thought that you would have known how to do a damn interview. Why would we expect that? Why would we not expect that from you? And so when you're let down as a reader because you're like, oh my God, it's my Tyrese, and then this is what we got. Yeah, it was disappointing. And so she just basically saying like, that nigga's that nigga. And so y'all expected something different than what he gave. That's what he gave. But
I was about to say, but I didn't know who that nigga was because I ain't read his books like that.
yeah, I mean, you ain't look at his name.
I knew of him, but I didn't know him. So nobody was expecting a misogynist tyrant. You know what I'm saying? When he came on here, you know what I'm saying? Nobody. You can't never tell me that as I sit in the interviewer chair that I am expecting that. Period. Regardless of who he was, you can't expect that I expected that.
But
Regardless of who he was, you can't expect.
But who knew that? We ain't never talked to that man a day in our life.
But who knew that? We ain't never talked to that man a day in our life.
But like I said, if this is my first impression, Of course I'm gonna fucking cancel you because that's not the rhetoric I want to hear.
First impression. Of course I'm gonna fucking
Look,
cancel
Trump
you.
out here grabbing coochies. He been canceled. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like,
Trump out here grabbing
the fuck?
coochies. He been canceled.
Just don't go back to her. I don't know why she chose to jump in that fight. Because it ain't had nothing to do with her. She don't know after Omar. I don't nobody know you, baby. Keep your opinion. Sometimes you need to just.
And look, I said there was 2 light skins out here swinging at the air. She done added herself to the go look at my video on my page about, you remember Boys in the Hood, Trey just swinging at the air. Basically, you just swinging at nothingness because you hit nothing, because there is a whole lot of, and so much so that you had to turn your comments off and delete your dumbass video.
So much so that
She deleted it.
turn your comments off and
She deleted the no. She kept the interview piece, but the one that she responded to the response, she deleted it. But if you really wanted to stand on business, hold on. If you really wanted to stand on business and have a full-fledged grown woman conversation, when you came into the live and we synced you, you should have just said your piece then. Instead of what you call it, last night when we were live, we seen that you had joined the live. We synced it with our own eyes. We seen that you joined. Yes. Hold on. No, not after the first video. She posted the first video, right? After the interview. Right? We went on live to debrief. Woosah, right? She comes into the live, and as fast as she, I guess, came in, she went out. Because we were like, if you had something to say, you could say it to Storm by yourself. True enough, you're going to have the comments lighten up, but my boxes were filled. I told everybody, you want to come up, I'll drop all of them, and I'll mute myself so both you and her can have a conversation. But what you chose to do is you chose to get off of the live and post another video in response to Storm's video about you stepping on Legos. Stepping on Legos is essentially the same thing as going outside and touch grass. We know you don't got no Legos as a grown person. She said repetitively she ain't had no Legos. Okay, I don't got no Legos either. But it's the same thing as, like I said, hey, Mr. Tip, of going outside and touching grass. Or go sit on that lady's couch. You felt so up in arms about it that you had to repeat it repetitively because evidently maybe somebody told you need to go see somebody because what?
Because evidently maybe somebody told you need to go see somebody because
what? Video was not directed at Storm.
She wants that smoke.
It wasn't.
Right.
But was it not directed to the Black women of America that man offended?
It wasn't.
Right.
But was it not directed to the Black women?
So she got a Black woman in America response in her comments.
She sure did. Well, she got a video.
She got several video responses. Did she think that was going to go the way that she thought it was? Probably not.
She got several video responses.
Yeah, I feel like once I saw that first video,
The way that she thought it was, probably not.
It wasn't. No, it definitely wasn't. But as an interviewer, would I feel some type of way about it? Yeah.
No, it definitely wasn't.
I was just like,
would I feel some type of way about it?
No, I wouldn't have responded. But at that point in time where she was, I probably would have responded too.
I wouldn't have responded, but
you gotta detect yourself.
at that point in time where
And she did after the third one. She needed to delete her whole page now. Everybody, but she done turned her comments off. So now you can't even comment to the video, but now you just gonna have to comment under all the other videos. And like you didn't blackball yourself on fucking TikTok because you wanted to speak about an issue that didn't have nothing to do with you personally, that Black woman took offense to, and you sided with the offense.
have nothing to do with
Well,
you
and I feel like
personally.
too, like, and it's like
that
thing
black woman
you
took
have to agree
offense
just
to,
because the
and
vast
you
majority of
sided with
people,
the
like,
offense.
everybody
No,
agrees
and I
with
feel like
what
too, like, and it's not
essentially
even a
it's
thing
about.
where
You don't have to agree.
just because the mass
But what's the point of going against everyone?
everybody
Like, I just don't see
agrees
the point.
with
It just seems like it's such a waste.
But she
of
just
time.
wanted to make her big piece, and
But
you
what's
know,
the
she
point of
wanted
going against
to.
But was it worth it?
I just don't see the point.
Was it worth
It
it?
seems like it's such a
Hey,
waste
I
of
don't know if
time.
she.
It might be for her.
I don't know what she thought she was gonna get behind it. I don't know what. I don't know why she.
Was it worth it?
I don't know what she thought she was gonna get behind it. But you clearly wanted the response. You wanted to direct your statement to the people, and the people. You're one person gonna make a statement in a room, in a crowded room full of people saying,
And the people,
"Rah," and you like, "Rah back," and so you don't think the people gonna come back? That's crazy.
He was like, you would have to mentally prepare. Okay, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, you gotta think
No,
about
I'm gonna
this
get
type of
slapped.
stuff.
I know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You gotta
And
think
then
about
just to
that, like,
think that your last response was gonna be the last response.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know why you got that. Well, I think
that your
now,
response was gonna be
every response I've seen from her is just her being like y'all threatening me, or you telling me to, oh, you
Now
now she
she's
sit on the couch, oh, you, like I never disrespected you, da da da, and so that's what she's saying now. Like she just
In
like I never
in the
said,
history of social media, what part do you think that if you go against the grain won't get?
Especially on TikTok. Especially.
You gotta think that type of stuff because it'll be in a couple times I might want to like respond somewhere.
But I won't.
I'm like, you know what? Don't worry about
It ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it.
I mean, that one time you like, nah. I was like, I just don't want to.
I don't got the mental capacity because I know
At all.
and I'm not gonna go back and forth with wood. So I'm
Because
not gonna start because I'm not gonna go back and forth.
just to be a million to one? Nah.
It's not.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't care enough about.
a million to one.
It does not directly affect me. So I don't care enough to be putting that type of energy into going back and forth with people.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm not his mama. I ain't his girlfriend. I ain't get no money off his books, whether he's selling them or not.
Absolutely.
I do not. We do not think. Will I buy one of his books? No. Absolutely not. Will I give a fuck if anybody else buy one? No. It's between you and your God. But I'm not making no video about what somebody should have felt like or did or boycott or whatever. Then you just, if you want to support him, keep supporting him. Why you gotta make a video of it?
A million to one.
You buy also. You want to buy this copy?
A million to one.
Go on to that library. Go on and find the library. Your library.
Listen. I know contrary to popular belief, I got my PDF,
Listen, I know
the Fly Girl PDF. I wasn't paying for it.
Oh, I didn't. I was gonna leave it. I wasn't paying for no book. That I wouldn't.
But see, I had to get something that I could listen to. I couldn't get it.
I listened to it.
You listen to? How'd you listen to it?
But see, I had to get something that I listened to.
I must not got that card because I didn't get it.
She said they handed that.
No, you know it.
I'm missing a few of them. I said, dang, wait a minute. Why did I have this one on my thing? Go back and see it.
No, I listened to it.
I'm missing a few of them.
And then they was listening to it on the cloud. So did you check your library?
You talking to me?
Yes, you. Did you go on the Dallas
She did not even go.
First of all, my library ain't even Dallas. It's DeSoto. So it's.
DeSoto, whatever it is. Did you go check?
I went to go check. It said read. It didn't have no audiobooks.
I did see the audio in cloud, but me and Lonnie just couldn't do it at the same time. It's not like Libby where me and Ray couldn't do it at the same time.
But
I need to figure out the library I'm missing because I'm missing.
But
Yeah, I gotta
yeah, that was the rant to the rant. Let's go ahead and transition to CCJ, a lighter note.
Yay.
Because we done gave him entirely too much time on this here app.
Man, I done had about 8. I think I done had about at least 4 to 5 separate discussions about this with multiple people from different backgrounds to everything.
Listen, my husband got ignored.
Multiple people from
My husband got ignored because he was like, "Ooh, sounds like somebody I might need to listen to." You listen to him, we're getting a divorce.
My husband got ignored because he was like, "Ooh, sounds like somebody I
You
might
got
be
any of these
listening to.
beliefs,
You
you're
listen to
done.
him, we're getting a divorce.
Yeah, I was talking to my husband about it. He was like, what?
I'm gonna be Kendrick Lamar up in this bitch, and we gonna squabble up.
My husband was like, are
I
you
was talking to my
Christian?
husband about
It's like,
Jesus.
shut up, Christian.
No.
Be Kendrick Lamar up in this bitch, and we gonna squabble up.
No.
He was like, Jesus Christian.
But on to greener pastures. Anonymous Acts by CCJ.
But on to greener pastures.
This was
Who book was that?
I think this was Lonnie's book.
This was Lonnie's book, and she ain't even here.
It was Lonnie's
I
book.
would do a recap. What's like
Listen.
What was her name?
She ain't even here.
I was about to say warm my brain up because I didn't read it, but
Okay,
Yeah, I read it.
I forgot their names.
I was about to say warm my brain up because I didn't read it, but
my phone ain't even by me.
You have a woman. She is in just getting out of a relationship with some guy, I can't remember his name. And they're breaking up or whatever. Like, they're getting a divorce and all that stuff. And he, like, they won't let go shit, whatever. But we open up the scene of this book to her going onto the internet, the interweb, and connecting with this man. And they're pen pals online, and they get on there. They have cameras, they don't see each other's faces, and they close each other on the That's anonymous. They don't know each other. But then as they're doing stuff, as she about to climax as well, kind of crazy stuff, he's like, hold up.
They don't know each other.
Because he's a hacker, or he's working with
Monica and Chadwick.
Sure. That don't sound right.
No.
Monica and Chadwick.
Sure.
It don't sound right. Chadwick. Because his name was Wick. But Monica? Maybe Monica. His name was Wick. Because that was his
Chadwick. His name is Chadwick and Monica.
They was calling him Chad at first.
Yeah.
Wick. Okay. So we're going to call him Monica. So.
Not the
Wait
government.
a minute. Someone's trying to hack my computer. Are you doing that? And she's like, no. He's like, unplug all your shit. Someone's hacking your stuff. He's like, take it here and get your stuff fixed because someone's hacking you. And she's CEO of a cosmetic company or something like that. So she takes her stuff to her friend. She's like, where can I go? Because I don't trust this dude. He might have hacked my shit. Where can I take this stuff? She's like, oh, go take it to this company. And they'll think. The company is his company. He was trying to tell her not to come to him because once she started getting hacked, he realized where she was because of the IP address. Because they don't know where they are. They don't know any real stuff about each other. So
He told her to take it to the
he told her to take it to somewhere, not him. She asked her friend where to take it, and her friend told her to take it to his place, not where he says, why do you bring your shit here? I told you not to bring your shit here. So he's like, at first he's like, nah, I ain't fooling with her, all this kind of stuff. So sometimes that happens. All of a sudden, her ex, who is really like this bitch ass nigga, he winds up unalive, right? Ryan's up unalive, and she's the number one suspect. The police get the information, say, "Oh, wait, your little online dude, he probably did it." And he, sob story to him. So now he's under suspect. So he's like, "I'm gonna keep this because she got me in this pocket. I don't want to do it." So the first few pages, he's like, "I ain't fucking with her," and she's like, "Fuck you too." So then, like, she comes home, her house gets burglarized, and all this stuff starts happening. And the cops are looking at her like, "Bitch, you doing what did you do?"
What you got into?
So eventually she gets on the clock security, and the security firm is like, "Well, she can just come stay with me," she's no good. Honestly, like all this stuff, like because they like each other, because they connected, but they. But then she gets attacked. Everywhere she goes, she gets attacked by somebody in a mask, or somebody's breaking into shit, and just all kinds of crazy stuff starts happening. And then we get, for the most part, like it's like a back and forth thing. The scenes were decent in this book, like the scenes were good. I think I like when she was getting that massage. You're like, who's fucking here touching up on you? I ain't your bitch. I'm sorry. But why them sitting there with just drawers on? That shit took me out. I was dying. But come to find out now, you have to pay over the end because I don't quite remember the end 100%.
Hey, Shawan.
It ends up being they're not unalive. The husband isn't unalive. He faked it or something like that. He's the one.
Did he fake it? I missed that part because I thought he was dead for real.
No, he was not. And then
Where was
It
he?
was the assistant. Wasn't the assistant Kim?
No.
She was in on it too. I can't remember.
And
Oh, right, your tattoo buddy.
she was.
But yeah, I can't.
Where was he?
100%.
I missed the baby because I seen it in the video. I said, oh, I don't think he did, but I feel like he really was because it ended up being her dad's wife that was doing all that stuff. He wasn't the father.
I thought he was still alive. Maybe I missed that. Maybe I.
Yes, it was the man, right? I mean, was the man dead? I don't think it was dead.
Tell us what happened in the books. We done forgot. We read this.
Who right? You said she right. Who right?
That was wild.
She was about that Monica. She was saying you were right, Monica, and Chad was saying. But I feel like he really was. He really had passed away. But it was the daddy, her father.
She said the ex-husband was dead.
The ex-husband was dead. Okay, so he was dead.
Yeah, okay.
I just made that. I made that whole thing up in my head. You see that? I rewrote the whole shit.
Okay, so
Because I said
And I must have been like that too, because that was my rewrite. And she came out and was like,
Not you be rewriting some shit for real, for real.
in my head. It was roommate. Yeah, the guy that kept coming back and was like, let me console you, let me kiss you in your lips. I'm ready to get the fuck out.
Yeah, she was going out kind of taking my nerve. Girl, you know somebody trying to, why did you not tell him the truth? You tell him all the information, you're lying,
the information.
you're sneaking out. Girl, get some rest out.
Yes. But I think what was crazy too is like, I feel like, I wish I knew like a real life happened. Like I know like my brother-in-law deals with the dark web a little bit. Why? Because I want to ask him questions.
Like I know, like my brother-in-law deals with.
I don't know. Like how do I do? If I wanted to be like
asking questions.
Steal Shannon's computer screen right now, I wonder how to do that. Why? It's just so interesting.
You're going to jail.
Do I have to go to jail? Well, sure, no, I don't gotta go to jail.
Yes, you're going to jail. It's
Because
not
I
your
just
own.
like
You're
I'm gonna steal Shannon's screen and be like, I might do that right. Just the ability to do it is really cool.
Going to jail.
I won't look more.
You ain't seen that movie Hackers? That man was in jail.
Great.
You're going to jail.
Any kind of hacker, one of my biggest tropes when they have hackers in books, I love those.
We need to be the first one to become like, oh, this is what I can do. And then ask the bank. Going to jail.
And went to jail. And that's fed. That's fed too.
I have little people. I'm just gonna have the little people.
Okay, Robin Hood.
You know, in Office Space, you just steal 1/2% from everybody, end up stealing billions of dollars.
Oh, it was a glitch. It was a glitch. I would use my hacking skills to annoy people.
Exactly. I'm gonna go and change
Not my little $30.
Exactly. I'm gonna go and change your keyboard settings.
Child.
I'm not gonna take the whole 30. I'm never gonna take the whole thing.
She gonna take a cool 25.
I'm gonna take a half a cent every time you swipe your card. You won't even know this.
I'm gonna take a
I don't know they do it.
They do it to authors all the time.
You won't even know it's missing.
They used to do it all day.
See, look.
Hey, peace. Happy release day.
Yay, I'm gonna download the book.
Make sure y'all go and read Filth Kings. It's available on Amazon right now, Kindle Unlimited. But y'all go ahead and pay that $8.99 to grab her book today, right now. If you like dark romance, if you don't, stay the fuck away from her book.
Yeah, now don't be coming for the dark.
We didn't had enough. We didn't had enough today. The girl over there on the clock out down in urban fictions and some of the greats, we didn't had enough. If you don't read it, stay the far from it.
You don't have to like the book. I would never say you have to like every urban fiction, because there's a lot of urban fiction books that I don't quite like. Like they're not for me. But why would you come up here and say anything about this book and this book and this? Oh, what was that other book? That book.
Why would you?
I wonder, did she delete? So, cause we in the age of saying shit and deleting it.
I just saw it before we got on.
The girl that said, which call she said that Beauty of the Streets was trash. She said she deleted it. See,
I can't remember.
connect something.
It was like quiet.
She got no. She had her hair up in a little.
I think she did because I see because I was talking about it, and
Babe, where you at? Oh,
and I clicked on the video and it wasn't available, and I feel like that was the video. Somebody speak.
let me Peace. Go to Lady Creole page. She didn't tag her. She didn't stitch it.
She did, yeah.
You gotta read things about the book.
Don't teach you how to read.
We always gotta work around.
We always
I'm trying to find my computer. My internet.
Let me see if I can find it.
Is my internet being done?
I think she deleted the video.
But in this day and age, when you speak, I need for you to stand on business.
Just leave it. Like,
Cause I know if I said something, I said that shit with my whole motherfucking chest.
Just leave it.
But
Like,
she don't have a lot of
I don't give a damn if I had a lot of followers or not.
But she don't have a lot of followers.
So you post the video and now you got ad blown up. It's like, whoa.
When you name drop often,
You post a video and now you got
because she does search.
when you name
Search
drop
that book. It's like, what's that book called? Oh, let me go find it. Oh, this book.
Did you find the video? I feel like
I'm about to get it right now. Hold on.
Oh, this
See,
book.
that's what they don't fit on the page.
Yeah, but there's no stitches up.
Her name was Kennedy Creative.
There's no stitches up in Duet.
I feel like that was video, but when you unless they stitch the whole video, unless they like our screen recording and post the video, when you stitch, it's like the very first part, and then they go into talking. So when you click on the video, it's gone. But I've never seen the whole video. Yeah, I've never seen like I don't know if anybody recorded it. I never seen. I just
Recommendations from book TikTok, specifically urban romance / urban fiction book talk. I'm gonna need to see some credentials. Shit is a point of a recommendation. It's just that being a recommendation, you don't have
So
to
when
do it.
if you click on the video, that's the girl. I think that's
Urban romance only.
Is the video there?
When you click on the video, is it there? That's the girl. I bet that's the girl.
And let me tell you, it's blue.
Yeah, she said Rhythm Blues by Kimberly Brown was trash.
Rhythms.
Yeah, she said rhythm.
The fiction police, but before I start taking recommendations, I'm gonna need some credentials because I just.
And who is giving you credentials
Depending on how you rate them,
for a book
it will tell me
recommendation?
if I'm gonna trust you or not. Now let's speak about trust.
Oh, she clicked the bunch of it.
Yeah, she clipped a bunch of it, but still, the video ain't there no more. If you gonna say something, especially in this community, stand on business or don't say that shit at all.
What she said? They said she said something about David Johnson. I know she said.
No, she said beauty of the street, in the streets,
Yeah, it was the other.
the one that's in Texas. But she said Takara book was trash. She said Rhythm of Blues was trash. The one that she had posted, I didn't read it.
That was the original video.
But
the one that she had posted, I didn't read it.
That was the
you might not.
I know. It's just
Beauty of the Street.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the one
that's
she
the one
wrote
that
before
was
even
before. But it's like
Which is
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one that was.
But again,
Yeah, because
if we had an opinion about the book, you wouldn't have never known it.
But again,
True enough. If I'm asked,
I would have never known it. True enough.
do you like this book? Do you like that book? I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna tell you yes.
yeah, you like you want to
But I make a post about it for the world to see. No.
I'm not gonna tell you yes.
It's gonna be whoever is in the live at the time that I ask the questions. If you screen record it and show that and say that I didn't like the book, then I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna be like, no, I didn't like the book. Because I'm not finna lie to the people that watch me for book recommendations. To go on Wax and post it, two different things.
Now, I know that because if you go down my TikTok, I got a couple videos up there, and I say motherfuckers, I don't like it. If I don't like it,
And that's your opinion. But to try to kill a whole genre,
I don't like motherfuckers.
And that's your opinion.
But and
And
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
tell you,
kill a
something
whole
something that you don't like.
Oh, not
Like I like urban fiction, but there are books
and I
in
will
that
be
genre
absolutely.
that I be like, nah, that ain't it.
like I like urban fiction, but there are
And so you know, then you keep reading, you keep turning.
that I be like,
You just may not like that author, but if that's not what you like, then don't read
then
it.
you keep reading.
Because it's certain authors I won't read it because I know I don't like their style of writing. So why am I gonna keep reading?
Because it's certain authors I
I know I don't like
read
now.
because I know I don't
That's a waste of my time.
So why I'm gonna keep reading?
But I definitely would. That I won't do. I won't get on the video and be like, I don't like.
This is trash. Wow. It's a sin to dislike Kimberly Brown. Now your ass want to come up here. Ain't that about a bitch? Bring your ass up here.
Now your ass wanna come up here. Ain't that about a bitch?
What's true? When I read that book that I just when that lady got a whole bunch of books. I think so. It might have been her. It might have been a Trenda recommendation.
It might have been her.
Because I do remember. You,
You don't blame that on me.
Don't blame that on me.
Like out of power. Hey man, all right. You just had that up.
I can say you need to get out.
Playing out of power.
You say all right. But
Yeah, it just came back down.
it just came back on. I was into it.
You was in the tub with no lights on. You was doing candles.
It just came back on.
I mean, that is correct.
You was in the tub.
I mean, correct. So it makes sense.
Drilling.
Okay.
Oh, but look, check this out. You know, around the gas. You know, I got my water run on gas. I be good, girl. When the lights go out, I feel bad.
Oh yeah, yeah, you
I
good.
got my water run on gas.
I'm dead.
Now I got to find the right because these lights go out. That's all I'm looking for. I'm about to go to yours, but I'm in mine now. But I don't think I rated it at all.
But I mean, that's cool and everything. Like I said, like you said, reading is subjective. You're entitled to your own opinion. But to get on Wax and just trash something like, you know,
Entitled to your own opinion.
And if you don't do it,
Get on Wax.
stand on business. Keep the video up. Keep the video up. Stand on business. Don't delete it because you got everybody in your inbox. Hey, listen, what I would have did was I would have commented one time. And then I would have been like, I said what the fuck I said. I'm not finna go back and forth with you. I'm not finna do none of that. You can unfollow me. You can unblock me. You can block me. And at the end of the day, that's cool. If I got 2 followers by the end of the video, it just wasn't meant to be.
What's she trying to do? Like, she's trying to go down.
It just wasn't meant to
I just didn't think nobody.
What's she trying to do? Like,
No, even in the other
she trying to go back?
that was on their trash black books on
And I ain't see them, but then again, I think I might have blocked them.
But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, about only for the week.
I might have blocked them.
Got on there and said they didn't like the book.
But one thing that you're not gonna do is you're not finna come for an author in the Black Book Talk reading space and think that that's okay. Especially several different motherfucking authors in the reading space. You're not finna beloved favorites. L. Kaysen and gave us Demon's Dream. Kimberly Brown then gave us her whole catalog. I'm just saying, period. You talking about the favorites of the community.
Like, you can still be
You
reviewing
talking
something.
about the favorites of the
You could have came on there and talked about it didn't resonate well with my soul and my spirit.
Ryan did that. Because you got Ryan did
You
that.
could have came on there and talked about it didn't resonate well with my spirit.
But Ryan was saying, Ryan, ain't no say, you do say like stuff like, after you be like, you don't like this movie, you will be like, well, it wasn't for me. You always say like,
And that's fine.
it just wasn't for me. Now you will say that.
It wasn't for me. You
Well, I
always
would
say
say,
like,
but,
I ain't said you don't read it. It just
you
wasn't for me.
from, depending on how
Now
long
you
you've
will
been
say that.
on book talk.
First of all, she ain't even been on Book Talk for a while because Britt said she was talking about coffee and shit beforehand. What made you think that you was gonna come over here and get some notoriety?
Britt said she
Oh,
was talking
wow.
about coffee and
You've
shit
been on here for
beforehand.
at least
What made
a
you
No.
think
okay,
you
you
was gonna come over here and get some notoriety?
You found it? She didn't delete it?
No, I feel like about something.
Oh. Hey,
I
Aria.
was saying, you've been on book talk for at least 6 months. You have to know if you say something like that, people gonna come in. Like, so you're
No, but you have to know, period.
Right.
In the history of social media, once you say something that goes against contrary belief, you're fit to get whooped.
Once you say something that goes against
So
contrary
they
belief,
have to be okay with that. Like, you have
Looking
to
at her page
understand.
with my mouth open.
Yeah.
For real.
You have to understand,
You have to
like,
be okay
I'm
with
gonna
it.
make
Like,
this
you have
video,
to
looking at her page
but I
with
know
my
I'm
mouth
gonna make it
open.
somewhere. Like, going into making
So you have to
It's not
understand,
race
like,
baiting.
I'm gonna make this video,
Yeah.
but I
You
know
know,
I'm gonna get
You
slapped.
you have to, and if you don't know, then maybe you got some
Yeah.
contradictions going on. Like if you really thought you was gonna get on here and say that, list people's names out, list books out, and be like, well, I don't know because I ain't seen videos. I don't know specifically what you did, but you was just like, oh, I'm like they trash, so many garbage, da da da. You had to know.
No, she was like just like Blase Skippy, trash. Just like this trash.
Oh, she called it trash.
Blase
Yeah. She got the whole trash can
It's like
up there with
this.
two.
Trash.
She didn't say no, I didn't like it. No, it didn't resonate well with me. No, I DNF. She said
She didn't say
trash.
no, it didn't
Now,
resonate well with
I'm
me.
gonna say
And then delete her
She
video.
said
right now. I'm nasty dog about it.
And she keeps on reading Urban
But yeah,
Peace.
because even her urban, even the books that she picked were vastly different. It wasn't like she was picking the same urban fiction book and getting the same result. Because Kimberly Brown, they're all different.
They're all different.
They may not like this genre, which is
And I was about to say Kimberly Brown ain't even urban. She's fucking contemporary romance.
because I think in the
I was about to say Kimberly
Yeah,
Brown
she
said
said
urban.
She said urban.
Romance.
From the snippet that Sam played.
She said
I
urban.
ain't really got no comment because I wouldn't have motherfuckers.
yeah, she did get about that. Yeah.
Yeah, like bro, what are you doing? Read in your own space. Please make your page friends only.
Bro, what are you doing?
But
Please make your page.
You might better go to the chalkboard side.
No, it's gone, Ariel. She deleted it. Like I said, it's given real white woman and white woman tears. Like, bro, like you thought, what did you think?
Maybe she's just like white
tears. Like, bro.
No, she read black books.
Yeah, like her whole page. But it was just a weird way to approach getting recommendations.
Her page.
Oh, maybe she just don't like them.
But what's wildest to me is that what class you going to for book recommendation? Talking about you need to see somebody credentials. You don't even have credentials to critique the books that you read. No, she ain't. I'm not gonna be like, look, I was about to be like, she ain't shit. But no, like she's just a person with an opinion.
And crazy on TikTok.
I was about to say, Cat Williams ain't even opened his mouth yet for the month.
I was about to say, Cat Williams ain't even opened his mouth yet for the month.
It's been entertaining, that's for sure. I've been thoroughly entertained.
It's been a week.
Child.
That's for sure.
I just
So how would you approach? Let's unpack this book. If I were, because there was this video I saw, and I resonated so much with this girl. And I was, oh, she's me, I'm her. So she was like, okay, I thought I was reading urban fiction my whole life. I thought this is her. She was like, and then I find out the books I'm reading, In the Gray, Demon Stream, she's like, these books aren't considered urban fiction. And she's like, what the fuck is urban? Like, she was like, I've been reading urban fiction, like what are
Because of how urban, I mean, in the
she's
Gray
like,
urban.
now, she's like, urban fiction, right? It's I'm telling you.
it's an urban erotica.
So it's like, what is Demon Dream?
Demon Dream's not urban. That's urban.
They say it's not urban fiction.
What is it then?
I don't know.
Now I would think Demon Dream might be a little bit.
So
Now in the Gray 9.
Yeah, I know it's supposed to be dark romance. But
I would think
someone said that urban fiction, when you get to contemporary romance, it's usually from a woman's point of view, and romance just
Nah, it's categorized as urban fiction. Who said it wasn't urban fiction?
girl, I just
What, Demon Dream?
yeah.
Who video is this?
I gotta go. I literally watched it right before I jumped in the live.
Cause I was like, that's hella urban.
She was genuinely looking. She's like, what books am I like? She's like, I feel like I love urban fiction. She's like, but what books? Like the books I'm reading, are they not considered? She's like genuinely.
In the Gray, what is that considered as?
In the Gray, no, that ain't urban. Man, that ain't even in the urban section.
In the Gray, what is that considered?
In the Gray, no, that ain't urban.
I thought it was dark. Is it dark romance? Yeah, dark.
You don't have a category on Amazon as dark romance. It's categorized as Black and African American romance fiction. Romance is wild, but
Wild.
But I knew it wasn't urban because nothing about it was really urban.
nah, nothing about it.
So for
It is dark romance to you, but it's not categorized as urban fiction. So I mean, dark romance. It's not even really dark romance. It has elements. No, they're pretty much essentially kind of the same.
So if I'm sitting here like, oh, this is street lit, then I'm probably reading urban fiction.
For the most part. Street lit has more so to deal with,
Street stuff like drugs and gangsters and all that. Oh, yeah.
the pimp life, you know what I'm saying?
Murder. Bring it back.
Whoa.
Bring it back. You got it. I'm one of those.
Ariel said, well, damn.
I didn't read that until I met you guys. Really, that wasn't what I gravitated to. I read Twilight and stuff like that.
We know you ain't reading the Black.
And I heard it. She want me to read about her.
We know you ain't reading
This one star book, okay, that we got one star. The doorknob book is better than this one star book.
Okay, by definition, it says urban fiction is a genre of literature that explores the realities of life in American inner cities, often focusing on African American characters and their struggle in harsh urban environments, including poverty, violence, and gang activity.
So basically, they're saying
It is.
okay.
It's categorized as an urban fiction.
So
Yes.
she must have just got this. What's the book she had up? I was like,
I need this video.
I'm gonna go find it. It's in my history.
I was about to say,
I'm gonna go find it real quick. I'm gonna go find it.
what you call it? And by definition, In the Gray would be an urban fiction as well, because what you call it? What's his name? The main character. It is set in urban environment.
It was right next to the
You
interstate
know what? I'm
garage.
just a big
It's
fan.
like worth
I
it.
don't care what genre.
Don't give me the lion because I don't know.
I mean, that's
That's right there. They just threw it in there because they just wanted to be some black people in it.
But she did not categorize her book as being urban.
No, and then none of BB Reed's books are
No. I mean, a good majority of her books are for white people. Not for white people, but they are white people.
They smoke some weed in there.
No, I mean for like selling, not just.
Oh no.
No, but I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be.
I know, but I'm saying nothing in that book. They worked in the garage.
Yeah, they have
Trying to figure
legal
out
I know, but I'm saying nothing.
the dad book. What about that book gave Urban?
Yeah, they have legal business.
You didn't even really
The
know
fact that it had
if they were in the inner city.
That was all that it was, that they had black people in it.
They could have been living in the matter of fact, they lived in the suburbs. They didn't even live in the
They didn't even
inner
live
city.
in the inner city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a minivan.
They could have been.
So what about that book is urban? Nothing. They just wanted to throw their title on it because they was black. Because nothing about that book is urban.
I need the list of all the books that she thought was urban, but probably
She
didn't
was
even
only like 3 or 4, but she was genuinely like asking, like it wasn't her bash or anything. She was just like, can someone help me? Because I feel like I read urban fiction all the time, and people tell me, oh, that's not urban fiction. She's like, I don't know what urban fiction is. So help me.
Good, don't know about those.
Me too, girl.
Come on, don't know about
And what I do is I just look at Shannon's list and say, oh, I'll read that. Shannon reads lots of urban fiction. And I'm like, oh, that's urban fiction because Shannon has it on her list.
especially this year because I'm reading all black because, baby.
You know what? No, I do need. This is my goal for 2025 to find a black author that writes dark romance. I have I have a bunch of black but they're not dark romance.
Oh.
That's what I'm finding the hard to find right now because I'm in this mode of I'm reading this book and it's 3 guys.
Did you try it?
Ooh, it's good.
I had some, but I should write these shits down because I had some and I can't think of. I'm drawing a blank.
I'm reading this other book and it's 2 guys and a girl. He said, I wonder if I nut in her, he'll eat it out. I said, oh, wait, I hate this.
2 guys and a girl. I wonder if I nut in here, he'll eat it.
So I have like a specific thing I'm looking for that I feel like it's just not quite on the black side yet. I'll be looking, but I haven't found it.
It's gonna be hard to find that on the black side.
Yeah.
That's why I'm reading them.
Somebody said, so what's the name?
So the book, the MMM book is it's called Make Me by Alina May, and then the one I'm reading when the guy sucks it out of the girl for the other guy, that's called Want to Play a Game.
She's trying to control it.
It's so good. I just started it, but it's gonna be kidnapping everybody.
Trenda, you gonna pick a book?
Oh yeah, she done got kidnapped twice in the first 30 pages.
Trenda, why you ain't gonna pick a book?
Exactly. We'll see how it goes though. You know, you start these books sometimes and they just be like, oh goodness.
Ain't that about a bitch?
Rick said this is for as long as there ain't no doorknob.
The doorknob is not a bad book. Trenda, you know what? You read the doorknob book. Because you talk a lot about it this last 20 minutes.
But you know what? Out of all the books that we don't talk about,
that's not even the worst one I've picked. That's not even the worst one.
I can't imagine the doorknob. Why was the man so sick?
The turkey was the worst
The
one.
turkey racer was the worst one. They had a lot of turkey juices and fluid. That was very fluid.
Nigga, right?
It was. And she read that book. I read it. Juices everywhere. The doorknob book has a good plot. It's a murder. It's not a suspense, but there's unaliving. It has a decent plot for a very short.
Where's the flag?
I just can't imagine this doorknob.
Flag on the plate.
If you in love with this door.
I'm looking at a doorknob right now. You ain't got to imagine it. You can look at the doorknob.
No, you can't. I can't.
Anyway, what are we reading next week?
I don't know what we gonna read next week.
We can read something. I don't even know, man.
I'm gonna be so
Not
sick.
you.
I don't be Oklahoma without you.
I'm
Exactly.
so excited. You guys, we see each other in a week and 2 days.
I know, I'll be so
I'm
sad.
so excited. I know, and I'm gonna be dressed all the time.
I'm on moonwalk. I'm moonwalk.
Yeah, oh, please don't walk on
I know, and I'm gonna be dressed all the
Y'all make sure
Yeah.
y'all record how we beat that ass is. Yeah, oh, please.
What?
Oh, here we go. Now calm down there. She said, you know how big that ass is.
Oh, here we go.
I didn't say anything.
You.
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 Y'all swear.
I ain't say nothing. I am just sitting over
Look,
there.
it ain't weak tonight. It's me.
I ain't saying nothing.
Well, she just gotta act up first time and forever
It ain't weak.
being on here.
I ain't saying nothing.
It was trivia.
Mhm.
First time and forever.
Y'all. So what's the next trip? Can somebody buy me a t-shirt from Black Wall Street? Y'all gonna do like a tour on Black Wall Street?
I don't think we have time. I don't know. We
It's supposed to be. If you were staying until Monday, it's supposed to be on Monday.
Oh.
Why aren't we staying till Monday then?
Because I don't want to stay until Monday. I gotta work on Monday.
Well, we didn't get that memo about the Black Wall Street.
Listen, I wasn't paying attention to the memo because I wasn't gonna be there.
No,
And then we didn't already said we wasn't gonna be there until we was gonna leave on
We
Sunday.
did agree to that.
Yeah, that's all I was like. It wasn't brought up because we're not gonna be there that long, and the museum ain't open on weekends unless you gonna get there early on Friday and try to go to Black Wall Street.
Weekends.
Oh, we'll be there.
Everybody get there early on Friday. Black Wall Street.
Huh?
Is there being real?
Is there a meet and greet Friday? You said like they're all like every one, but we don't have the information for that yet.
It's at the hotel. It's at the bar in the
It's at the
hotel.
hotel. Oh, okay. Because I get there. I think my train arrives at like
It's at the hotel.
1:25. I think you get there like 1.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I get there.
Yeah. I was gonna change my flight because it was $40 cheaper.
I think you get there at 1.
Change it to what? Come in later?
Or earlier.
Oh, okay.
But then I said, well, I'll just be sitting in the airport.
How was your flight?
I don't even want to talk about how much my flight was.
I have a layover, so the full like the flight is like $6. But I got a layover. I don't know how long layover is.
What about you, Whit?
I don't want to talk about how expensive my flight
No, I'm talking
She
about
said,
like how long.
how long?
Oh, it's only I think it's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh,
I
shit, how long is your drive?
4 hours.
Okay.
I think it's 2 hours.
What airline are you flying out of?
What?
Airline.
I was with everybody, but nobody had a direct flight that I wanted to pay for. But Southwest, I had some flight miles, so I only ended up paying like $200 for my ticket round trip.
Oh, that's
Because I use my point.
Mine, the only airline that did direct was American. Everywhere else I had to do a layover, so I flew American, but that shit was expensive.
So have y'all figured out where to next after Oklahoma?
After Oklahoma, it's
They
Raleigh.
got
I was about to say we got dates until 20.
Yeah.
No, I'm about which one that all of us are.
Oh, yeah, that
We're
depends on
going
y'all.
to Virginia.
I do want to go to Virginia. We're gonna be restaurant.
Raleigh.
Raleigh.
And
And I'm
then,
only 2.5 hours away from Raleigh. I can drive.
I said we go to Virginia. Are we harassing you, Ryan?
We stay at Ray's house.
Yes, I'm saying.
I mean, y'all can now. I did, I looked at how far it was from where we were, right? I mean, it's around.
Yeah.
I could definitely say it. That's what y'all want to do.
You know what we could do? We could rent a limo and have it take us so that we can drink all the time.
Part of us.
Ooh, party.
An hour ride? That's a bit much. I'd rather, for that price, you might as well stay at wherever it's a need.
It's not gonna be. This is your only hotel one, and for Oklahoma, you're not doing hotels anymore, right?
I don't know. Arlington looking a little slim pickings.
What about the
Like
Venues.
the places, venues.
Mhm.
I've never been to Arlington.
But, I mean, well, I guess that y'all put, I don't know why y'all put Arlington, but, it's right. DC, I mean,
I know, but I was trying to stay because that's where we said we was gonna stay at, but I don't know. It might be a little different.
I know. I want to go to that.
but yeah, if y'all want to stay in the house, baby, I got, little
What genre? What genre we
We
going
had
for?
already talked about that, so we'll be good. I just cuddle with we.
What happened?
Well, cuddle with we. I'm putting my toenail on you.
We can now.
Well, cuddle with we.
I want to read something funny or like upbeat. We've been reading all these down, but like crazy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I feel like every book I've been reading lately has been like a drag.
Yeah.
Like either they're crazy or
Somebody
right
said
heels and points.
Oh yeah, let me know.
Shoot. Yeah, but something helped too. Shoot. Something helped too.
Yeah, but they'll give you free if we get the embassy on the Hilton give you free drink. They have a little social hour every night.
I'm curious. Let's lean towards that. Let's lean
Do
towards
y'all know
that.
that? Do y'all know they give you free
I
drink?
didn't know that.
The embassy.
Can we use our military discount?
I mean, I'm just saying. The embassy give you free drinks from like I think it's like from 5 to 7. You can drink free.
How do you find a book that has comedic elements?
Rom-com.
No, hell no.
That's mostly what you're gonna find that has comedic elements.
Well, I just don't know. I just don't. I mean, even if it's like a red, I know you don't want to read no romance or nothing, but I don't know.
I mean, I'll read it because it's for podcasts, but essentially, I don't want to. But if y'all pick it for podcasts, I'm gonna read it.
We should make Shannon read it out of his book.
But if y'all pick it for podcast, I'm gonna read it.
I haven't read them, but I don't know what that.
She
I
said,
don't know. I want something, but I do want something good. Like,
Black authors don't write rom-com.
What's it called? What's the My Fair Lady? That in the rom-com, that series.
What's the My Fair Lady?
I don't know. I need to read. Hold on, let me go read it.
Olivia. What's her name?
Where the book that just came out of?
What's her name?
Oh no, Tati got a rom-com. The build-up is a rom-com. Curvy Obsessions is a rom-com. Oh, we can read.
What's it called? I feel like what was it called?
What's the baby name?
What's the baby name?
What's the baby name?
Annie.
No. The sweet, no.
No.
Real sweet looking girl. Real pretty light skinned girl, but her book was really, really good. The Christmas book.
Real?
What's her name?
Real?
Yeah.
Oh.
What her book is?
But her book is a Christmas book.
Not that one.
I like that book. That book was good.
That book was
That book was good.
That book was really good to me.
I like that book. That book was
Yeah,
good.
I enjoyed that one.
That book was good.
Did you read it? I'm talking about that.
Oh.
Not yet. I'm gonna read it, but I just haven't read it.
I can read whatever. I'll read anything. It doesn't matter. You tell me what to read, I'll read it.
I really like that book. I need to write that book.
Look, if y'all don't find something about to read a sentient object. Oh God.
No.
Hey, what's the other name?
Find something about to read a sentence.
Who? The book I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Raya. Is it Raya? Raya?
Raya.
Raya. And I forgot the 13. What was the name of the book? Something about Christmas.
13 Days of Christmas or 13 something Christmas. It was very good. Yeah. Because even me, I'm not that super mushy gushy romance person when it comes to books.
I don't believe that.
Even me, I'm not that super
Mushy? I don't really like mushy books. But that book was good.
You be crying.
You do be
That's why I
crying.
don't like reading those books. Because I don't want to be crying during those books.
But that book was good.
The book was really, really good.
That's why I don't like reading.
Huh?
She cried when we left Houston.
Yeah, she
As I
did.
said, she gonna cry when y'all leave Oklahoma. I'm not. I'm gonna do so much better this time. No, you're not. I feel like that was just an initial shock because I hadn't seen anybody in like a year. It had been like a year since we saw each other. It was the first time seeing Rain. Now it's only been 2 months since I seen y'all bitches. I'm okay. Yeah, right. I'm probably right. I'm already clearing up just thinking about having a read.
Because it's really gonna take us a day and ain't even gonna be that long.
I know.
I'm dead. Y'all, it's a mess.
How is it? And you know what? I didn't even see Shannon, so I don't know what she's talking about. I saw
I know
Shannon.
that's right. Shannon don't be Shannon.
You be working. Oh.
But y'all made it seem like I didn't want to see y'all.
I was
It
sleeping.
wasn't because you didn't want you were working, so like I understand.
Shannon, at least you were working. I was asleep the whole day.
You really
You
were.
were. You were.
Hey, fucking busy.
Hey,
I
who
was so
confused you?
tired.
Shannon, at least you were working. I was asleep the whole damn weekend. You really were. You were.
Okay, so we gonna read a rom com.
What are y'all reading? Let's see what we got.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah.
Because I really am in the fantasy mode right now. I've been reading a lot.
Oh, I don't want.
Shannon, have you talked to Lenny?
Still trying to get through Onyx.
Last time I recall, she is still not feeling well.
Yeah, she's definitely sick. She
Yeah,
sounds sick.
she's sick.
And then she got other shit she doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely sick.
Let's read White Boyfriend.
Wait. Oh.
White boyfriend.
Look, there's this book.
It says an absolutely heartwarming, feel-good romantic comedy.
That's Masterpiece book that just came out. Phil King's.
Absolutely
Is
heartfelt.
it good?
It's dark romance. It's dark romance.
It's dark romance.
It just came out. I was gonna download it after the live.
Oh, somebody just texted me.
Baby.
It's dark romance.
Somebody texted me a dark romance, right?
Miss Mama.
Download it after the live.
She said she's 20% in. Now, what scale of darkness is this? Because I know it's not going to be on my
Masterpiece, though. Ain't no telling what they got
Now,
going on.
what scale of darkness?
Heavy whipped cream.
Masterpiece, though. Ain't no telling what they got going on.
We're going to have to watch it, God, girl.
What happened?
Cream.
Oh, by what is that? Zora Neale Hurst. Child is wild. Listen, I look. I hope y'all had y'all boots strapped up.
Look at this book. It's called A Little Kissing Between Friends.
No, somebody said heavy whipped cream.
That's the book.
Phil King.
Whipped cream.
Heavy whipped cream. That's the book.
It's a plus size. Shannon got the shout out in that book for real.
Oh.
Aww.
It's a plus size.
It said if two can play that game, if two can play that game to avoid jumping the broom, what happens when the boomerang of love spins beyond the lights and brings a woman who thinks like a man and a man with a history of breaking all the rules come to their senses and realize that they are the perfect find? Find out now in this BBW Enemies to Lovers complicated rom-com.
What's the name of it?
It's called Heavy Whipping Cream.
Heavy whipped cream. Somebody just that's TK. TK recommended it. You, Tylee, somebody else got a shout out and she called you out to ain't that about some bullshit? Let me go see what she said.
And she called you out to
It's Mahogany.
Yeah, Mahogany B. Preston.
Yeah.
Is that what we're reading for this?
Mahogany B. Preston.
Or I have this book on my TBR.
No, Whitney.
Or
You didn't
No,
hear
Whitney.
it.
No, Whitney.
You didn't even hear. It's called A Little Kissing Between Friends, a Black romance novel.
That's not what we're going for. We're not going for a black romance. We're going for a rom-com.
Fine. There might be comedic aspects.
No,
in it.
it doesn't say.
You pick the book next time.
That's okay.
Who said this?
there might be comedic aspects.
You never let me pick.
Because Whitney's recommendations be crazy as hell. That's why.
Still let her pick. They don't make me go.
Oh, swing low,
Sweet
sweet chariot.
So let's give her a chance.
You gonna read an MM book?
Whitney, I'm trying to get you out.
Thank you.
You gonna read an MM book?
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you out.
Oh, thank you.
If you see my glass, I keep throwing. I should have said, oh, thank you. I can see now.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Get out of
Like
here.
not biting the chicken. Who put this chicken? Girl.
I'm done.
Like they be doing
Not
with
that
that.
easy.
Let's go back. Who had that chicken dancing on my head?
Yeah, he was mad about that chicken. I tell you, no lies. He was mad about that chicken.
Yeah, he was.
The chicken was diabolical. Listen. Look, and I sent it again. I was like, does that mean you gonna stop talking?
Yeah, you did say that.
I did send it again because I was like,
the first one. She sent the second one.
I sent the second one. No, I sent the second one because I was like, can we wrap this shit on up? Because baby,
She sent the second
the hole that you was digging. Not that I got a chicken. I don't got a problem with the chicken. I'm good with the chicken. I'm trying to get this Filth King book so I can see what Masterpiece said.
I know this part. That's sad, but
I'm trying to get
How many pages is that one of Filth King?
Probably a whole lot. Hey, see?
oh
How
no.
many pages is that one?
Yeah, it's probably a lot because
probably a whole lot. Hey,
Are you saying it's a whole lot?
Oh.
because it's 300 pages. That's it. I was about to say yeah, close to 400.
Books are usually pretty.
because
They're not too lengthy.
300 pages. That's it. I was about to say yeah, close to 400.
Usually pretty.
It's 30 chapters.
They're not too lengthy.
Shannon, my girl, I love you and thank you for encouraging me. You helped me so much with this book, especially in the beginning when I did not know what direction to go. You took time out of your day to sit on the phone with me for hours. P.S. You better finish that book.
Hello.
Come on, Brittany, bring that shit out.
Brittany, Niecy,
Hello.
Tylee.
I haven't seen her in a while.
Brittany needs.
She be on here.
I see her videos. I just haven't seen her live in a while.
Cool.
Niecy.
Niecy.
Yeah, I see her videos. Just not live.
Oh no, she don't be live here lately. Yeah,
But I really don't even be on TikTok all that much.
you really don't. So I don't even know why you calling seeing people. You don't be seeing nobody
I
know
don't
it.
know about it.
Yay!
I don't even know what's a lie. I haven't posted a book on TikTok. I haven't made a post on TikTok in so long.
Well,
See, these trigger warnings
oh yeah.
is given. It might be mid-dark.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I feel like people need to reach out to like me for dark romance trigger recommendations.
Nah, peace. Read Dark Romance.
Now and I know she would go from crazy in the book.
Yeah, but I think with her is just like she's gravitating. She's trying to see.
Yeah, you gotta dip your toe.
Yeah, she's trying to see how far she can go with her audience.
Yeah, because not everyone reads Pitch Black.
No.
So
Yeah, I was just saying.
Because she read the Mayo jar,
that book wasn't that good.
and she she was cool with it. So like and I DNF'd that book because I was like the hell. So and I think she read Haunted Adeline too.
Yeah.
So
I feel like if you can read, I feel like there's just different levels.
there's so many different levels, but
Haunted Adeline is definitely mid-dark.
And what's crazy is like even if that book started, because that was one of the not first, but it was one of the breakthrough dark romance books. So when that first came out, it was dark because people hadn't done stuff like that.
but that was like Den of Vipers. Den of Vipers was dark at that time, but now you read it and you're just like, oh.
Now I'm like, yeah, I mean, yeah, you fucking one of that, but what? So what?
But now you read it.
So what? If you ain't getting carved at this point, it's not that bad.
But did he come?
But did you die though? But
He
did you
was
die?
he cut himself.
Did you die? And then did he take your head? And
Now, what was the Willow Fury book? Did he fuck you so hard that he broke your hip?
Bruh, and you died, and then he still continued on hunting on you. No, he just demolished your whole inside. Like, yeah, you probably, girl, you was all messed up. Yeah, that was because he was a demon.
oh, okay. I think it was what?
No, what book is this? We All Have a Hell.
Yeah, that book was so good.
Willow McQuarrie.
I need to read some more of her.
I do too. Let's go back with me. Let's go back. Let's do that.
Let's go back.
All right, that'll do it. Yeah, like I said, if I was to tell you what I read, you just be like, "Damn, Shannon," because I read some dark shit.
You would just be like, damn, Shannon.
The doorknob is not even dark.
It's really not.
It's just sentient. It's just sentient. It's not that bad. It really is that bad.
It's just sentient.
It's not that bad.
We're just fucking inanimate, whatever how you say that word.
It's just not that bad.
We're just
Look at
That's all. That's it. That's all.
Whatever how you say that word.
We almost don't judge. Well, so stay tuned next week.
I can't judge nothing. Nobody.
We almost
Yeah, you can't at all. You know what?
I can't judge nothing.
You still haven't picked your alien book, so that's your
Honestly, I haven't found a good one.
that's your homework.
still haven't picked
So after we read this rom-com, because I'm stepping out all month long,
Okay, that's my project this week.
that's your project for Wednesday.
because I'm stepping out.
We're gonna read
all month long.
an alien book just for you.
That's your project for Wednesday.
Okay,
We're gonna read.
Y'all hear that now? I'm letting her get her book.
I'm so excited. Can you not be an alien?
Y'all hear that now? I'm letting her.
Okay.
I'm letting you pick an alien book. If that's what it consists of, that's what it consists of.
I'll go alien.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
letting
I'll
you
go
pick the
alien.
alien.
I'll find one. Ooh, I'm so excited. Ooh, do we want like an alien? Okay.
The book is an alien book.
I'm so excited.
Do we want like an alien?
Brenda, you gonna read it, right?
A book.
Yeah,
I guess I'm gonna read it
I'm
right.
so excited.
Just let it be a surprise.
Trina, you gonna read it, right?
She lying.
You're going in black.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna throw it out. Then I'm gonna be like, whatever I read.
She lying.
I'm gonna make y'all read the doorknob book
I'm
eventually.
gonna throw it out.
I read the doorknob book.
Did you read it?
No. I read the door. That's
You
it.
gonna make
The door turned into the fireman.
Yeah,
No.
I read the door.
I remember y'all talking about that.
What was it? Unhinged.
That's the book.
Oh well, then hell, yeah, I read the book then.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't. It was stupid as shit, but I mean, it wasn't. You know.
It wasn't that
I read the door, I didn't read the tree in the meat.
Yeah, y'all can have those. I
bad.
ain't.
Tree was good.
I ain't reading no tree. I ain't reading no balloons. I ain't reading none of them. I ain't reading none of them.
I did read the turkey bake.
The blue turkey bastard. Even for me, I was like, oh, that's a lot of liquid.
Nah,
But
I
I
ain't
did
reading
read
none of them.
the tree. The tree was good. The tree was good.
Yeah, it's super good.
I ain't mad at the tree.
Because you're not really fucking the tree. The tree is a person. He just shifts. Just think of it as a shifter book. They shift into
I don't want to shift into a tree.
He just shifts.
You don't rock into your tree.
Whatever. Anyways, stay tuned. Next week we will be talking about Heavy Whipped Cream by Mahogany B. Preston.
Heavy whipped.
Don't quote us on it though.
No, we gonna read this book.
Mahogany B. Preston.
Oh, I'm nervous now.
I was about to say,
No, we gonna read
trash or not.
So even if it's trash,
We're gonna read it because I'm stepping out my box and I'm giving y'all rom-com for the month. And if I don't turn back, it's because I gave it a try and it wasn't my cup of tea. Because this is what I can give y'all. I can't give you a straight-laced romance.
The one rom-com that we all liked, we all did like.
I said I like that book.
Yeah. So we haven't read this.
And I just ain't found nothing since.
I like that book.
have you read?
I tried.
And I just ain't found nothing.
What was that book we read? Honeymooners.
Oh, yeah.
I tried.
Yeah, okay. I need that one because that was good.
Honeymoon.
So I'm gonna read this
Well,
book.
it wasn't bad, but it wasn't.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't what I wanted.
Exactly. It wasn't.
bad.
It wasn't fun.
It wasn't what I wanted.
Jimenez, what's her name?
Abby.
Abby Jimenez. Her was like that was good. She had the series. I think it was like the 1 and 3 was cool, or I can't remember.
And look, I even tried to go back to Megan Quinn, and it didn't do it for me.
The only Megan Quinn series other than that one is The Agitators. Everything else I've read, I don't like. But The Agitators,
Quinn series other than that one is
It's funny like that.
Everything else I've read, I don't like.
I don't think anything will be as funny, but it's just as funny. Like it's not as funny as that, but it's like it's up there with it.
Maybe I check it out. We're gonna see what this do.
It's not.
Yeah, and they're all long.
I don't know.
It's up there.
Either that or like a
Maybe I take it
another summer. What's the name of the book?
Baby Girl sent me.
Yeah,
That book was good.
I like like
The
that.
next one don't come out until July, June, July.
Did you see that? They said Losing Control is supposed to get a second.
June, July.
I just saw it, so I don't know how
That was
true.
hilarious. That's what was hilarious.
So funny! Oh my gosh, so funny. They said it's supposed to be because Caesar. It was Caesar and
So funny.
I can't remember the girl name. Someone was talking about did you guys
Marley.
see that coming to the sequel?
It was Caesar and
This was
Caesar and Marley.
someone was talking
Yeah,
about.
I think because I think that was the book me and you read, and we had our own thing. We were just sitting invested. I was like, this shit was so funny. as hell.
I wish I had been. Oh my god,
And we
that
had
book was so funny.
That book was hilarious.
I wish I had been.
It was
Oh, I can't wait to
hilarious.
see you guys.
That's what I need, another one. And that's my part. That's what happened. That's what, as I'm thinking about it, that's why I want something like that. Because that book was hilarious. And that was my first book of the year.
Yeah. Just like last year, the first book of the year was like Demon's Dream, I think. Or
That wasn't my first.
Have you read Aubrey J?
Just like last year, the first book of the year was like Demon's Dream.
I read the Pink.
That wasn't my first book.
Nope, that's
The
not
Pink Wood.
Pink Foxhole. Was that Aubrey J?
Hell
I
no.
read the
No. Who's Aubrey J?
Nope.
Give me a book title.
And I know Pink Foxhole.
Genesis,
Okay, I
Trenches,
have it. They're on my TBR.
Wait for You.
I read because she
Okay, they're on my
I
TV.
said, girl.
Yeah.
I read
So I
Glass.
did like that. But I haven't read Genesis. It's on my
I
TBR.
heard Genesis was good.
Genesis.
It's funny.
Wait, is that the one with the man put the girl out and shit? But told her to get the coffee and say because she had roses. Is that book?
I don't know. I haven't read it.
He pulled up at the, and he had somebody in the trunk because they had took his plate after grandmama was in the room. It's Genesis. What book is it?
It's no, I don't recall.
She didn't read too many books to recall books.
I
Did you
feel like
read Genesis though? Did you, Rain?
I have not read it, but I started something and I stopped because in the book, at the very beginning, it might not have been it, but at the very beginning of the book, the man pull up at an apartment complex and he called his girl out in the car.
I remember.
And he get in the car and he tell her she can't get in the car until she's like shaky because she probably got wrong.
I do remember you saying that, but I don't remember what
And
it
then
was.
she did it, and then she got in the car, and then he said something and put her out the car, whatever. But the whole time he was asking her to get it or something, she didn't want to give it or something. He put her out the car. But the whole time he was there, he had somebody in the trunk, and he put the dude in the trunk because he got mad because he ate the plate out. He put his plate out the refrigerator or something. Whatever it was, I called it right.
I don't just want to 120 pages so we can read it tomorrow.
What?
It's only 120 pages. I ain't got shit to do. You know, just call out of work. What's
But
up?
it's funny. Genesis is funny.
Yeah, because Genesis ain't got no fucking sense.
I got 5 stars.
I'm gonna read that. Okay, I'm gonna add that. That's not even the one I had on my TBR because I had a book for Aubrey J.
But I did read Call Me Slipping. I read Call Me Slipping, and I like that because I think that's the one. Is that the one with the girl that's got the autism or something? Which one is it? Well, her daddy, she live in the her daddy built a house on the.
That like about Call Me Slipping was when they were on the boat, and then she has nope. That's a whole different book.
I was like, I don't know what y'all talking about right now.
And then she has nope. That's a whole different book.
I don't remember what the book is about. I gave it 4 stars. Whatever.
Nah, I don't think it was Genesis.
No, I'm talking about Call Me Slipping.
No, talking about the roaches. I don't think that was.
Oh, okay.
I'm interested to know what book you talk about with the roaches.
Whatever book that was, it was a book that was suggested.
I'm interested to know what book you talking about.
After Caught Me Slipping?
No, I'm saying like either you suggested it or like
Karen suggested Call Me Slipping.
it wasn't Call Me Slipping. That's what I'm talking about. Because whatever this book is, I did not finish it. I finished Call Me Slipping.
Oh, okay.
Whatever the book, that's how the first like chapter of the book is either that. It was either recommended by you, Storm, or like Jazz, the other Jazz, or like DC or something like that. It's an urban book now. I can't remember the whole. Let me get my one. Whatever it is, but that's what happened at the very beginning. And I just like, oh, let me put you on pause. I ain't ready for you.
So I need to write better notes.
I'm gonna have to find them again, but that's what happened in the very beginning. What was it? What was the book called? This whole guy wrote to her crib or something. Was it that book called it? I don't know about that. I wouldn't have read that. If that was the name of
It
the
sound
book.
familiar, but I can't even. I don't think it was
But it's either about.
Genesis.
It's not a book called. Was it a book called? I don't remember the name of it.
You need to write notes.
It's not the Quan Mills book. Whole got roaches.
I've never read Quan Mills. I never even tried to read
It's not the
Quan.
Quan Mills book. Whole got roaches.
I'm dead. And I heard roaches, and that's the first thing that come to mind. This whole got roaches in her crib.
Whatever it was.
Yeah, you keep that in mind. I'm about to slide off. I'm about to go to bed.
I'm gonna go cook. Well, not go to bed, but I'm gonna be in the bed. I need to try to make a run tomorrow. I gotta get up early. Yeah, I'll come back.
You said what?
Come back.
I love that, man.
Hey, Storm, do you know what book Storm? I mean, what book Rain talking about? That what you call it? The girl had roaches and he wouldn't let her get in the car unless she shook the roaches off.
The girl had roaches and he wouldn't let her get in the car unless she shook.
She got an excellent memory when it comes to these books, bro.
I bet in the very beginning he pulled up at the girl's house in like a project. And she come downstairs and he like, nah, you need to stay because you probably got roaches.
I remember you saying that.
Why do I remember you talking about that? I remember it, but I am too intoxicated and high.
I'm gonna have to catch the rest of that interview on YouTube.
I am too fucked up and party done.
I'm telling you, that's what happened. He had somebody in the trunk. He had somebody in the trunk because he ate